just put that there. Okay.
Guys, you're probably wondering why this episode of Red Dirt Diary is kicking off here, in my office. See, we normally kick these things off with a big drone shot, some cool driving footage. And then someone turns around in an iconic spot and says,
"This time on Red Dirt Diary,
we're on top of a mountain.
We've got a Unimog.
We're chasing snow.
We're gonna die!"
And this is Red Dirt Diary.
yeah, that's not happening. See, the entire crew are currently in the Simpson Desert. The entire crew, except for me. Oh, and Dex. I just got off the phone to Dex. Here's the plan. We don't know where we're going. It's going to be cold. There's a lot of snow. None of us have ever driven in snow before. Everything is going to be absolutely, probably fine, I think. But anyway, now the problem is I kind of need to sort out the logistics of it. So I'm thinking they've got 3,600 Ks to drive home. They're going to be really, really tired. They're going to be dirty. They need to fix the cars, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Dan needs to be at mine at 5:30 tomorrow. That's his problem. I don't care. I'm packing some shit. We're leaving.
Let's see what this idiot's got in store for us. Hey.
Morning, buddy. How are you?
Good. Where are we going?
You'll see.
Left or right?
Right at the end of the street, mate.
Alright. You're not paying now.
Hope you pack warm, mate.
Then we guess we're going to the beach?
Yeah, sort of.
What's my age again? What's my age again?
Like the camera was in the nozzle.
What's my age again?
Oh, and Dex.
So we drove down last night, camped here in Alpine, Victoria. Guys just got back from the Simpson Desert. You know, Danny and I are pretty salty. We weren't invited on that trip, so we're going to go show them some good, thick, dirty Victorian mud to wash that red dust out. Let's get dirty.
I'm not a petty person, but I was pretty upset when the guys left me at home while they went to the Simpson Desert. Dex is a petty person, and he was really upset.
Danny and I had a big discussion about this, and we wanted to split this trip into two. He was going to take the first day, I was going to take the next day. Now, we didn't want your run-of-the-mill high country track, and Danny had a perler picked out. This was going to be rad.
Steering wheel's not doing anything.
Oh, I get why Victorians love 37s. There is nothing. Oh yeah.
You okay, Dan?
Yeah, we're all good. Let's put the rear locker on and see if we can just crawl out of it.
this.
Yep.
Shit!
I think Chloe might need a strap, but you're not going anywhere.
I'm just sliding like crazy, so we're just going to have to snatch out of this one, which is a bit of a bummer because it's the first snatch on the show, but should be good.
Yeah. We're about 40 metres into the track at this point. This is going fantastic. Alright, pulling in now.
Camera guy life is a lot easier than driver life.
How so?
It's not cleaner, and you have to run more. There's more pressure on. Wait a minute, they've lied to me. They've lied to me again.
At this point of the track, we're only a couple of 100 metres in. Tyres are spinning, mud's flinging. This is Victoria.
Just keep a healthy distance, everyone, because if someone starts going...
Alright, do a bit of left hand down. Yeah, on that, and see if you can bump it over the log.
It is stuck. I feel bad for not helping, but camera in my hand means I don't have to do jack. Right, Brody?
Welcome to the club, friend. You're welcome. Jeez, I killed for a latte.
Catering Unimog is on its way.
Yeah, good. Eat some bagels and stuff.
Ooh, salmon bagels.
Oh, girl, that cream cheese left.
Can we bring Chloe up here?
I don't ever wanna be here. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Under the bridge of time is where we drew some blood.
I momentarily forgot how to drive, but it's okay, we bought stuff to fix that, so you can buy talent.
Multitasking. I can drop some sick selfies and recover the car at the same time. You don't learn that, me, Arnie, mate.
So what I'm thinking, Dexy boy, I reckon we get the chainsaw out and we cut it maybe about here. We'll run my winch out to a pulley block around the tree, back to the logs. Pretty well just a normal recovery after that.
Done deal.
Sick.
So we've just done some track clearing here, got the log out the way which had hung up Dan's Ranger, and now winched it out the road. Now we're pretty much good to move on.
This is probably edible.
Yeah, that's a French berry, they call those. Very good. You need to poo up. That'll help that.
This was like a Malaysian rainforest challenge in the cold and the wet. This was nothing like the Malaysian rainforest challenge except for the difficulty. Shut up, Jeff.
Just confirming, is anyone else getting smacked in the face with branches, trees, bugs, leaves, etc.?
Man, this track has been trashed, so Dan and I are literally walking up ahead with a chainsaw. Here's another one. To clear a path for the cars. Which reminds me of another episode we did, but I can't see a Unimog.
Got a few trees down on the track, so Danny and Dan have jumped out to juggle chainsaws, and so I've jumped in Dan's Ranger. Just currently doing, I'd say a solid 2 k's an hour through these tight tracks. It's slow going. Look, Danny's explored this area heaps, and I mean, did you even high country if there's not a hut?
But high country if there ain't a hut. Got my dog in my ute and my girl in the back.
What a day. Danny said he was going to get good and proper revenge for heading to the Simpson Desert, and he's not wrong. We've only been down here a little bit over 24 hours now. We've seen snow, we've camped in pouring rain, and we've spent hours wheeling gnarly muddy tracks, chopping down trees. Classic high country. Anyway, tomorrow we've got another day at camp. We're just going to tidy things up, get a few things ready. Apparently the day after, Dexter's got something pretty gnarly planned for us. I don't know what it is, but I saw some scuba gear and a surfboard. Send help.
Tracks are one thing, but camping, that's where it all happens for me. Big fires, big meals. Life is big right now. Even camping, big skies, big fires, big meals. Life is big right now.
So you big.
What's with you, mate? Just gonna get some funky camp beats happening.
Oh!
Rainy tent log. Minute 10. I've run out of gas. I guess this means I have to get up. Tent log. After my previous failure to put on pants, I've decided to go back to bed. Oh, it's going to be a long day.
So I've just woken up and I've realised that my car is missing, as are Dan and Dex. So what I'm assuming is that they have gone off to check the check engine light. You know, Brooke and I were just going to sit around camp, but we thought, let's go and have some fun. We got something planned for you.
Chloe's check engine light came on the next morning, so Dan and I thought it'd be a great idea to have a day in Mansfield. So bromantic.
I felt a bit bad leaving Danny, but he was fast asleep and snoring. I'm sure it'll be fun.
They've ditched me. Again. On my trip. Son of a bitch. God damn it. And I'm drinking beer all day.
The guys are all fixing the car and we already had a dog sled tour booked at Mount Buller, so we thought let's not waste it and let's get up here and pat some goddamn huskies. This is the best first experience in the snow. I can't rate it enough.
Mint.
It's mwah, mint.
What did you do when the boys were away?
Just hung around, tidied up camp, did a bit of a gear check.
Productive stuff?
Yeah.
Nothing weird?
No. Hurrah! No.
My survival skills, I like to think, are fairly intricate. Now, the biggest thing you have to manage when you're alone in the bush is your mental health. That's not going to be a problem at all.
Serve some parts, I suppose. Help us, Martin. Help us. We just got to Martin's garage, Holden, and boy, have these guys decided to hook us up. Get a load of that. They said we could look at it while they waited to check the engine code. It's beautiful.
Rude not to take the new Commodore for a test drive. Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
So everything's absolutely fine. I've picked myself back up out of my slump and I've decided, f*** Red Dirt Diary, I'm gonna make my own show. It's called Danny and Max. Just waiting for Max to finish in makeup and you're gonna get to meet him.
Is that right? So I can have a little look.
Too light.
I got one of them. She weak. I can see that really being helpful, making the show.
You guys ready for the biggest thing to happen to four-wheel drive media since, I don't know, Max and Dan taking on the world.
Jeez, I wish this town had a Starbucks. I could really go a chocolate mint frappuccino around there.
Oh, soy latte. Good news and bad news. The good news is that the guys over at Holden checked the Colorado out from head to toe, found a bunch of issues, a few things we can fix. Bad news is none of it has anything to do with the check engine light. So for now, the current plan is head back to the bush, drive some tracks, wheel some snow, eat some nachos. Nothing else to it. I wonder what Danny's been up to.
Dan, see you.
Thanks for tuning in to this month's episode of Max and Danny Take on Australia. What have we got in store for our viewers this week, Max? You take a look at yourself. You're a joke. You're a joke.
Danny's just sitting here drinking whiskey. He looks pretty disappointed in himself.
Is that a Max Trax man?
How you doing, mate?
We don't need you anymore.
You got a friend there, do you?
Yeah.
He's lost his mind. What's your friend's name?
Max.
Max. Good.
We've taken a vote.
Of course you have.
We don't need you anymore.
No, that's fair enough.
Red Dirt sucks.
I see you're doing well.
It's time for Dex's scheme to be unveiled. We're heading up and up and up, looking down on the clouds. Starting to see a little bit of snow here.
We're in Alpine, Victoria. It's winter. We have four-wheel drives. What is this recipe missing? Snow. Double pistol. Snow.
So we just hooked up with the guys from Four-Wheel Drive Victoria, just on the side of Mount Skeen, about to head up to the snow line. We are frothing on this. Not many of us here have driven snow. We're just dropping some air out of the tyres. Tell you what, this is going to be freaking rad!
The surroundings are beautiful, the trees, it's just like out of a movie.
One thing that you might not know about Jeeps, this little trail rated badge, that means it's done the Rubicon Trail in California, in America. So this thing should be fairly capable. However, we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Have a look at that. This ain't the Rubicon, that's for sure.
Play wherever you want, you don't have to stay in the tracks.
Yep.
Okay, the road is from that drain to those trees.
Yep.
So if you get stuck, don't worry about it.
Yep.
Always come back.
It's all about being slow and steady.
Yeah. Calm, calculated, cool, collected. Shorty boys!
This is
like
fantastic.
Four-wheel drivers.
Yep. This is amazing. There is something absolutely magical about even just watching that Jeep back and forth in the snow. Brody's hanging out the door because he's got no doors on.
Yeah. Man, I feel like I've just discovered four-wheel driving for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the first time you drive along the beach, it's summer, the windows are down.
And you're soaking it all in for what it is.
Yeah.
Like you don't know enough about it to worry about little things. You're just enjoying it for everything that it is.
I feel like I'm at Disneyland. This is phenomenal. This might be the easiest snow wheeling in the world. I don't care.
I
It's
couldn't
amazing.
care less. Yeah.
Plus I heard there's a strip club up the top.
Oof, foot down, buddy.
This is it. This is us for another episode of Red Dirt Diary. We're well and truly stuck, halfway up Mount Skeen. I had to call in the big boys for recovery. This has been one hell of an adventure. Danny, I know you hate me, but thank you. If you're keen to come do this, reach out to the guys. This is just, man, why aren't you here right now?
This has been one of the most amazing tracks I have ever had the privilege of driving. I know everyone here is absolutely stoked. This is what it's all about. This is adventure four-wheel driving. People always ask, how do you guys go to the places that you go? We ask. It's really simple. Just ask the question. Come down here, talk to Four Wheel Drive Victoria, you know, pay your small permit fee and get yourself up here, because if you've never driven in snow like this, you have not experienced one of the best things Australia has to offer. Put it this way, we're high, we're cold, we're in the snow, and this is Red Dirt Diary.
This is for you, Brody. Don't put this in the episode.
So, these guys just came back from the Simpson Desert, 30-degree days.
Yeah, man.
Shit. I better make the cut.
Can everyone get peachy farting there? Did you get that volume?
I'm all alone. There's no doors beside me. Ready? Okay.